In this short tutorial, we'll learn how to create an object of the class that is defined in some external namespace. In the previous tutorial, we already discussed how to create an object of a class, in which we understood that the new keyword is used to create the object, and there is a reference variable which points to that object. So in this short tutorial, let's quickly understand how to create an object of a class that is defined in an external namespace. So let's first create a new namespace. Let's call it as my namespace, and let's create a class test, which is an empty class which we have created in this namespace, which is my namespace. Now, the main function in which we will be creating the object of this class, as you can notice, the main function is defined inside a separate namespace, and the name of this namespace is sample codes. Now, this is the class which is an external namespace. Let's create the object of this class inside the main function. Now, when you write test, you notice that the IntelliSense does not show you this test class. This is because the IntelliSense is not able to understand where this test class has been defined or where this test class has been created. Now, there are two ways in which you can actually access this test class. The first way is to write the complete name of this test class. By complete name, we mean that we write the namespace, which is my namespace, dot the test class. So this is how we can create the object of this test class. Now, because this test class is defined in a separate external namespace, we have to write the complete name to access the test class. So we have written my namespace dot test, and on the right hand side also we have written my namespace dot test. I will not go into the explanation of this complete line. I've already covered this in the previous tutorial. But here the concept is that how to access the class which is in some external namespace. So this is one way to access this class, which is to write the complete name of this class. This is also called the full qualified name, in which we write the namespace and then we write dot the name of that class. So this is one way to create the object of this class. The second way is that notice here that every time we have to use this test class, we have to write my namespace dot test. So on this side also we have written my namespace dot test. Now this is the first way to create the object of this class. The second way is that we go to the top of this file or the top of our code, and we say using my namespace. So with this, what we are doing is we are telling our code that we want to access all the classes which are defined in this namespace, so that we don't have to write my test.namespace every time we want to access the test class. Now, because we have written this line using my namespace, you can write test directly without writing my namespace, and you can create the object of this class. See that we don't have to we did not write my namespace dot this time, because my namespace has already been included in this code by writing using my namespace. So don't get confused with this concept. It's a very simple concept. Either you write the full qualified name of the class, or you simply include the namespace in your code file by writing using my namespace. So with this, we'll end this short tutorial here. In the next tutorials, we'll cover more concepts about C#.